Energy leaders from all 50 states were in Washington, D.C. this week to talk about $5 billion being used to add electric vehicles charging stations all across the country.
Alex Cameron caught up with Oklahoma's energy secretary from our News on 6 Washington bureau.
Well, making it as easy for Americans to recharge and go as it is to gas up and go is a major goal of the Biden administration. And Oklahoma energy leaders say Oklahoma will be right in the mix.
You know, we still have the number one per capita in level 3 or supercharging infrastructure, so the fast chargers.
And Oklahoma Energy Secretary Ken Wagner says with the expertise and the state's central location, Oklahoma should be well positioned to get some of the charging station build-out money the administration announced Thursday.
The preference will be for charging stations along highways and transportation corridors.
Funding will go not only to the states, but to local and tribal governments as well as the private sector.
We won't see widespread deployment of electric vehicles until people have confidence that they can get where they want to go.
Secretary Wagner was in D.C. for a meeting of the National Association of State Energy Officials. He spoke to the group about a familiar subject, developing hydrogen as a fuel source.
Talked about challenges, talked about opportunities, talked about types of incentives would be required, types of regulatory actions that would be required.
Wagner says Oklahoma's hydrogen task force is serving as an example for the nation.
Truly, hydrogen is that one alternative fuel where oil and gas and the industry surrounding that, as well as, you know, this large renewable industry we have in Oklahoma, don't go to fisticuffs over it.
As for the EV charging stations, President Biden has said he wants to see 500,000 installed nationwide. So far, there are about 100,000. From our Washington bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.